Hooty hoo, guess who? It's the Night Owls.
Hooty hoo, it's Buffy and Jade.
And we're back with Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yay!
So
This is our... What?
I just have to fix the stream, you know, it puts in the wrong place.
Oh, that's right, the category.
Yeah, but it's fixed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, this is our third time playing this game. But for this playthrough, we're giving no spoilers, or we're trying to give no spoilers.
Yeah, actually, we were gonna put something in chat. I was gonna pin it. If you wanted to do that. Just because a lot of randoms pop in through this game, which is nothing wrong with that, but I don't want them popping in and spoiling it for anybody who hasn't seen it.
I'm just gonna say we're doing a spoiler-free run. Like that, I don't think I need to say more than that, do we? Like they'll see that when they come in?
Probably not.
Or should I say something about, you know, don't say anything in the chat?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought we just let people know that, you know, don't pop in and spoil it. Like, keep the spoilers out, please. I'm sorry, Lou. I know I'm disturbing you.
Okie dokie, dokie dokie. There you go. There's a message.
Alright. And it's pinned.
Awesome.
Manually unpin or at the end of... Oh, you can keep it up for a certain time. I'm going to keep it up the whole time, though. And you can unpin it at the end of the stream.
That works. Put me on the spot. Gotta write a message.
Well, I was going to tell you before we went live and I forgot.
Okay. I forgot to.
Alright. We left off at a poem, so at least that'll give us a bit to warm up.
Okay, so are we trying to go for Yuri? I feel like that was the chat consensus last stream.
It was, but we basically went after both, so it's like whatever we want. Whoever we think we can get is where I'm okay with. Like, whoever we think we can get all their words.
Now see, when we were playing last time, I was making a mental note of, like, words that they had each said in their poem that I know were words in here, and now it's all just slipped my brain, like...
Yeah, that's the problem with playing, once a week
apart.
Yeah.
Well... if we are doing Yuri, I feel like landscape might be her, but the problem is we still haven't gotten 100% poem, and the problem is dang Sayori there, she has words that match both of them.
She does.
She always makes it difficult for us.
I mean, I was looking at all these and I can't even find a Yuri one. What would it be? Extreme? Landscape? None of these other look like hers. Pout wouldn't be hers. Hop wouldn't be hers. Giggle wouldn't be hers. Fickle maybe, but I don't know.
I feel like Fickle might be Natsuki.
I know, it could go either way.
I was thinking landscape because she's like the poetic one, you know?
Oh, you're right.
Yay, okay. we know frightening is hers. You know that.
Okay. Tenacious. Which one? I think either one could be hers.
But it could be tenacious too. You pick. I don't know. Probably tenacious. Okay.
I went ambient.
Okay. Well, Tragedy was not Yuri, I think. Didn't we do that one and it was Sayori?
I think it was Sayori, yeah.
Yeah.
What about Lust?
That might be Yuri.
There's Philosophy.
There's Philosophy.
If we think Philosophy's a little safer, but... I don't know who headphones would be.
Headphones?
Sayori, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe Sayori? I know Rain. I'm pretty sure Rain Cloud is Sayori because that was
I don't
one
know
of her
who
poem
Flea would be.
Or flying. I don't know.
Birds can fly. Or eagles can fly, or whatever it was.
Eagles can fly.
I think that's Natsuki.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would say either lust or philosophy. I think those two
I honestly think lust
Yuri.
could possibly be hers, but I'm afraid.
I'm just what we know of Yuri.
I know.
Like she could be lost.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, woo! Relieved. Ooh.
Unrequited. That might be Sayori.
That's probably Sayori. Wrath? Who's the angry one?
Well, Natsuki is always angry, but I don't
She's
know
always angry.
if Wrath would be it or not.
Vertigo? That's like an infinite? I don't know, man. This one's rough.
Captive?
I feel like we clicked captive, and I can't remember who it was.
Well, we know Shiny, Sugar, Rose are all not Yuri.
Yeah, those are the girls.
I don't know about Whirlwind. Whirlwind, I have no... Infinite?
Infinite's kind of poetic, but I don't know.
It is.
I'm leaning between Infinite or Vertigo.
I don't know about Vertigo. I don't really know who Vertigo would be. Vertigo is like spinning, dizzy. I don't know that really fits Yuri. Let's just, I guess, try Infinite. Right.
Yes. Whew. Okay.
Hopeless. So...
Vivid?
Clumsy? No.
Clumsy's got to be like frickin' Sayori.
Vivid and vivacious and variance.
I don't know what vivacious means.
One of these three V's, maybe.
There's one for each of them.
Other than that, yeah, I don't know, dude. Variance? What would... I'm trying to think of variance as if it would fit for any of them. But I don't really...
I know, variance is throwing me.
Hooty-hoo, Justin!
Hey!
Vivid is very a descriptive word.
I know, Vivid's making me think of like her poems. Like she.
You want to try Vivid?
I'm not confident on it, but the other ones, like, I don't think it's like I don't think it's like Hopeless or Nature or Swimsuit or Peace. Like, I don't think it's any of those. It's not Clumsy.
It's not Bubbles.
It's not Bubbles.
Embrace is a possibility.
Could be Embrace.
I feel like it's one of the V's. And I'm doing okay tonight, Justin.
Yeah, doing pretty good. I'm tired. I've been working today, but now we're relaxing and stressing ourselves over this poem. I'm leaning towards Vivid, but I don't know. I honestly don't know what vivacious means. Oh yes, it's Vivid. Okay.
I just went for it.
Okay.
Dark should be her, right?
Dark should be her because she looks all the horror.
It wasn't.
No! We were doing so good! Oh.
Oh, now it's over.
Restart. Reload it! Reload it!
That's cheating.
It's always her. I'm so frustrated.
It is, because Dark should have been Yuri.
Because she likes horror. She's the horror girl.
Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter now. I'm just going to click Eternity.
Okay, Eternity is hers.
Crimson. Unstable.
Unstable, okay. I want to make note of what we're clicking.
No, I'm just flying through it.
Well, Pleasure?
Pleasure.
I was thinking of a certain point.
Yeah, this one I don't know, man. I mean, I can try it. There it is.
Yeah, I told you.
Horror. Pain. Oh.
No. Oh man. Okay. Essence. Oh my gosh, her essence.
No. Just to tell you, can't stay for too long, but he just wanted to pop in. So thanks for popping in, hanging out for a little bit at least.
Yeah, thanks for saying hey.
No, I don't know about Empty. I bet Empty's Sayori.
Empty's probably Sayori.
Climax. That's a book.
Yeah.
Graveyard. Disarray, Unending. I don't know about Disarray and Unending, but those are the only two that look like hers.
Her portrait.
So which one? Which one? It doesn't really matter.
Disarray, I want to see.
Disarray, okay.
After Image was in somebody's freaking poem. Who was it?
I don't have any idea. I don't have any idea.
See if it was a Yuri poem. I want to see.
It was.
It was. Okay.
Was Fester? Did we use Fester before? Wasn't that Yuri?
We did. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Ooh, these are all happy. Oh, except for Anger.
Anger's gotta be Natsuki. Uncanny?
Try Uncanny.
We got all but one.
All but one.
The one that should have been obvious, too.
I know. The one. Like, we've never got that close before.
I'm so annoyed.
I am too.
Okay, I gotta get back to my Monica voice. It might take me a minute.
Her reading tip of the day.
I can't, like, start with this all, man. This doesn't even sound like Monica.
I had to, like, I did, like, a double take. I'm like, Monica's saying that?
Oh, man. I don't know. It doesn't sound right. Okay. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in, too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're already willing to help. Okay. I can't. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too.
I gotta do my voices. Why is it gotta start with an exclamation?
Well, I had to start with "oh man," and I just didn't even sound like Monica in my head. I couldn't get it out.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
Hey, you sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica! Do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on.
Well, we didn't have festivals in my school either, really, unless you count the book fair.
Yeah, we didn't have festivals like this. Like, this is the kind of thing, like, you know, like you're watching a CW show and they always have, like, a big town masquerade or something crazy like that? That's what this feels like. It is. Are you And you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
I don't know how it's pronounced in Japanese, so I didn't say it right.
Monica?
Ika?
Monica?
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 Ika? Maybe it's the Ika.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Why does my voice keep going out? We can't do this tonight, man. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. We're broken.
We are.
And look, I was looking at the chat. No, we just be clear with the no spoilers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's and Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Oh, where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Oh. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed and with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Ren, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Ren. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Ren. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Ren. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. I don't know why I'm struggling to read tonight, but I am. Also, thank you for the follow, and it's okay, Ryan, that you haven't resub. It's no big deal.
Yeah, no sweat.
Yeah, I'm struggling to read tonight for some reason. Sorry.
Maybe just slow down. You're reading it very fast. Maybe that's why you're getting tongue-tied.
Maybe Monica always speaks fast in my head anyways.
She does.
Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and set myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? See, sometimes he's hard to read because he uses words really weird. Like his sentences are very weirdly worded sometimes, and I think it throws me off.
I remember like when I was reading the narrator, some of his sentences would throw me off too.
Yeah. Well, it's something that I do a lot. You need to get some sleep before work tomorrow. Alright, Justin. Have a good night.
Good night. Sleep well.
So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. See, I'm getting all the weird sentences tonight. Like, that sentence was all sorts of crazy.
It really was.
So maybe it's not just me. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry! I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Ren, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on the inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Anyway, as long as we're here, well, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention, for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I don't know if you remember what I changed kettle to last time.
I don't remember.
I'm not going to say what it was, but I remember it. Because I accidentally read it wrong. Thank you for the follow. Anyways, okay. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. Hello, welcome in.
Hey, they've got our name.
They do.
We named ourselves Ren.
Yeah. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Yuri's your wife. She's super pretty and probably tall.
I love her hair. Like, every time I see her art, I just love her hair.
Yeah, I like all of them, honestly. They all have, like, different things to like about them personally. But...
They do. They're all cute characters. Oh, hey.
Hi, hi. Where are you two off to? Man, how many times has he said tonight?
That's his go-to. What's going on?
We're just, Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind... Oh, goodness, Yuri.
Girl!
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Ren in club activities? My mouth gaps! Why does this feel new? I don't remember her doing that before. Do you remember it?
I can't remember because I don't remember Monica popping in at this part. So.
I mean, I remember Yuri being a bitch to Natsuki. She's done that many times, but I don't remember being one to Monica.
I don't either, but we've only played this twice, so...
True, we played it twice, and I watched someone play it once, yeah. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Ren. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow.
Yeah, I don't remember following her.
Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I swear I don't remember this.
I don't think he's ever went with her. To go get the water? I don't think he's ever gone with her. In our playthroughs, at least.
Yeah. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. Did she really, Ren? Did she really?
Did she?
I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Ren, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it. Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Ren, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Ren, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or...
Oh, wrong one. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
How is this...
She's like, hoo-hoo.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't
know what it's supposed to be.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
I don't know. He cracks me up. I'm sorry. He's like...
The things he says.
He's so terrible, too, about, like, reading the room, man. Like...
He really is.
Hey, you're always worrying about me, Ren. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Ren, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my...
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag.
He's always clueless.
She's like, oh, my back hurts all the time. And he's like, why?
I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sat against the wall, teacup at our sides. As if in sync, we assumed the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest!
Oh no!
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading, and not her chest. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course. Sorry, I just remembered something coming up.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. That's what I was thinking of. And you love how the chocolate appears on the page of the art. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Ren.
Sorry! I guess I shouldn't have done that.
She opened her mouth for it!
She did open her mouth!
Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Okay, everyone!
What? Yuri jolts back.
Monica, please!
It's time to share poems. Ren, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
Man, that was all new too, man. I can't believe like this game just like keeps throwing new shit at us, man. Because that was new. That was all new.
Well, remember the chocolate.
The chocolate,
like,
but he did not go
chocolate.
in for a second piece, man. That did not happen before.
That was like intimate.
It was. Maybe it was because we got all her words except one.
That could be. We did like a strong Yuri poem that time.
Yeah. I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah.
He's disappointed.
They both are.
Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Alright, it's poem time!
It's poem time! Monica like saw them over there and she's like,
Okay, everyone!
Okay! Should we talk to Yuri last, since this one's like
Let's do one of yours, because I've been voicing this whole friggin' thing, man.
Okay.
Let's do Nat.
Okay, because Sayori was in a mood, so.
Yeah.
Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place.
What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong?
Poems don't need to be all deep-sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Eh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this kind of, this angsty,
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Wow, we don't even get a poem?! Gosh!
Man, we pissed her off!
That's new too!
Yeah, I don't think we've ever just like her straight up no, get out of my face.
No, and we don't even get to read her poem!
No, and her poems are the best.
They are the best. Alright, who's next?
Let's go check in on Sayori. Huh.
I don't know if it's gonna make her happy either.
I mean, she's in a mood today. I don't think anything's gonna make this girl happy today.
No, maybe not. But it might make her feel worse.
It might. But I mean, she shares half of her likes with both girls, so...
True.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well... You don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
They all know!
They all know. They were like, they saw what you wrote the first couple days, and they're like, this is Yuri. Probably Yuri.
Eh? For the 100th time? Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Oh, good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Ren.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Go play like they're children.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit earlier today.
Sayori?
think I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Well, we're not going to get to read anybody's poems today, apparently.
Okay, maybe Monica will give us one.
Hi, Ren. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
Eh? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
She's got a book boyfriend.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. Well, at least we get one poem today.
One poem.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in a twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
I like that one.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of the things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into that.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Oh, Yuri's gonna love it.
She might love it a little too much.
Oh, no.
Ren, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday?
Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly.
Ren, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Ren. I'm the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Ren,
I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Uh, um, if you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Here's her handwriting.
Can you read it this time? Because I struggle. Because maybe you can read it better than me.
I think it's bigger on my screen. Like I'm sitting closer on my screen.
Yeah, that would help.
I can't do a Yuri voice though.
It's fine.
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets
It looks like
the
chaotically, yeah.
That O looked like an S and it was throwing my brain. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish in the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore.
Also, if beach or sand or anything beach-like shows up in the words, it's gonna be her.
Okay. I think beach is one of the words, maybe. I know nature
I
is.
think, yeah, it seems familiar.
Ocean's a word.
Yeah. This is just a nice, peaceful, happy poem, though.
Like, we've made her happy.
We made her really happy. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. Well, we didn't even get to read Natsuki's.
So hers was also about the beach?
It must have been. I see. Natsuki didn't even let me read her poem, so I don't have much to contribute. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, our thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. And knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style.
Rude.
I just went with her request. Okay, so she didn't even want to write about the beach. So no, maybe her words won't be the beach words then.
Okay, so it's probably Natsuki's beach words if Natsuki actually liked the beach.
Yeah. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. That's my writing tip for the day.
Okay, three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori! And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh! I don't know. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Why has it got quotations?
It's like a thought. It's a thought.
Looks like a thought. Okay, I don't know.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out what the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Ren.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of the club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica is gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Ren may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on! I never said that! How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Ren to...
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ren to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though...
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Ren, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm gonna go with... Hey Sheep, this isn't our first playthrough. We're just doing a spoiler-free run for anybody who hasn't seen it.
Yeah, some of the other viewers haven't seen it before, so we're just being considerate.
Yeah, this is actually our third one, and I guess fourth for me because I watched somebody play it once before I played it. Okay,
and,
so...
Natsuki literally just said she doesn't want anything to do with us and she wouldn't even let us read her poem, so she has no room to complain.
She really doesn't. But I think she secretly still likes him, as everybody does.
Oh, of course. She was just offended that you would, write a poem for Yuri. How dare you?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess we'll just pick Yuri.
Yeah.
We're already going the Yuri route. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
So we might as well just go with her and get her seen.
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you...
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying... Ugh.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Ren?
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. I mean, she's extremely sour. So, is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Ren?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Huh.
Natsuki.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Ren picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
I'm a little surprised, too. I don't know where that came from.
She's gotten nice all of a sudden.
She's so moody. Like, she goes back and forth.
She really does. Because she was mean to Monica just a little bit ago.
She was mean to Monica, and she's being mean to Natsuki more than once.
She has been.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. The whole room is. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No. I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out.
I do not remember this conversation ending on such a camaraderie note.
Dude, I'm telling you, this whole playthrough has been different from our other playthroughs.
It has. They don't get along.
Is it because we picked her poem? We had almost a perfect poem? I don't know.
It must be, because we've never done our poems before were always very scrambled, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that one was perfect except for one word.
Yeah, goodness. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I swear, we need an egg count. He said that 20 times, man. 20 times.
Like the leg counter.
It is. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that it slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Ren. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that, do you?
No. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this! Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. I mean, the chocolates and everything. More than that,
man.
She told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Man, I don't remember him saying all that either.
He was not this like decisive before. He was very in the
No,
middle.
we must have just made him all over the place in our other playthroughs.
He was.
Also, I really thought we went to her freaking house. Didn't we?
I thought we did, but then I also remember like
I'm pretty sure Natsuki comes to our house. That much I know, but I thought we went to her house. I don't know.
Maybe I think of Natsuki. Because I remember something that happens after, like, outside at the house. That might have been... I don't remember if it was both.
It's probably his house both times. I'm probably just remembering wrong.
Yeah.
It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. She also doesn't have any parents. It's already Nobody in this game has parents. Well, I mean, Natsuki does, but you never see him.
You don't.
It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Ren.
I sat down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Ren.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Ren. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Ren? I guess I have no choice then, this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is this possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Eh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Ren. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Didn't you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club? It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Ren. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm gonna accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Ah! Ren!
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Ren.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Ren.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ren. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please don't! If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I don't know why the sins are so weird sometimes. I mean, I would have hurried over. It would have sounded much better, but, whatever.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It shouldn't be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
Well, that's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
And Tense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I planned to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
That is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Ren. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting down on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're gonna think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Ren! Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Oh, it hurts. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head. Her face is burning up. Yuri...
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right?
It was more than a little weird. She just drank your blood. Ren, I think you're underreacting right now.
Yeah, I think so. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Ren! Did you really just do that?
Nah, we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Ren.
Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respectful activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, what do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a knit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri's quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it will be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor colors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know.
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry! Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her.
How the heck did he get paint on her by bumping his head into hers? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know unless they accidentally splash the cups. I don't know, man. I don't know. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's any more for us to do today.
Phew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well...
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably
my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then...
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait! I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted, but because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Ren.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Whoa.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Boop!
Sayori?
This is the part I remembered. I remembered Sayori talking to them outside the house.
Yeah.
Hi, Ren.
Sayori! Just now we weren't...
It's okay, Ren. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yes, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off! I can't! There's Yuri and Sayori and hurry. It's too many E's.
Yuri hurries off.
Yuri's gone. That's it. The end. Taylor Talto.
The end.
Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Bren? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that!
It's true, Ren. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
scared, Ren. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Ren, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give you. Oh, we can't say I love her because we don't.
We don't. We're like totally going after Yuri. We didn't write any Sayori poems on purpose.
Yeah, so...
I'm pretty sure we've done both options in our 2 playthroughs.
We have.
But this one, like, he's hardcore, like, yearning for Yuri, so...
Yeah. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori!
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Ren. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. Oh.
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. I just always want to see the festival, and we never get to see it, and it makes me sad.
No, there's so much build-up, like the festival.
I think they should have put, like, DLC, or you actually go to the festival. I want to see it.
It might be one of those little, like, bonus stories we have.
It might, but it's probably not. Hold on, my throat's gurgling.
Ren, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Ren. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But... I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? About how it basically turned her down? Her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the ones she's practiced. It's one I haven't read before.
Oh, goodness.
Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But our poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Ren, what's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself!
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this! Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Well, that's the end.
That part always makes me cry.
Dude, tears are down my face.
I was like literally like wiping my cheeks.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, it gets me every time.
Yeah, Yeah. But honestly, he's a really shit friend. I'm sorry, but he just is. He's always been a shit friend.
I mean, especially like this morning. Like, she tells him all that yesterday, and he's like, well, I'm gonna go to school without her. Like, dude.
I know!
But Monica's... What?
He's just kind of a bland person in general, though, honestly. Like, his reactions to everybody are just so bland. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but they all just like him because he's a boy. That's it.
Yeah.
But Monica being like, we really just left her hanging this morning.
I know, that's not something you notice until, like, at the next playthrough.
It stands out, though, when you know.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well,
I
it's
didn't know if we were
really...
gonna get to the sad part tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a horrible part to leave off on, but it's 1 o'clock, so we probably should.
Well, I mean, we're gonna start, like, you know, what comes next. So
True, and then you're gonna take over Ren because he's killing me.
Yeah. Well, and if not, all I have is Natsuki, and then you've got everybody.
Dude,
so...
I had everybody tonight, man. Like
I was just sitting here like, okay.
I know, because we went after freaking Yuri, and so that's just all me. Like.
Yeah, maybe I should have taken the narrator. Like, if we're gonna go after Yuri, and then if we go after Natsuki, you take the narrator.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I would like to see, you know, more of what... Because, you know, we saw new stuff with Yuri, so I would like to see new stuff with both of them.
Yeah, me too.
On a different playthrough, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that part always gets me. Like, I was just sitting here like, tears.
I know. Oh, it's horrifying when you don't know it's coming.
Oh, I remember the first time we played. Oh, it was like a shock.
Yeah.
Like, you know, okay, this is technically like a horror game. You know stuff's gonna start getting, you know, bad, but I didn't see that coming.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, but it was like the horror was already starting to come out with like Yuri and her knife fascination. Like, come on, that's freaking weird.
Yuri, the more I get to know her, the more I like her less because she's really weird. And she's like subtly mean, but then she pretends that she's not, but she does it like all the time. Like, she says something really mean, and then she like tries to take it back. I'm like, no, you said that, girl. You said that.
It's
at least Natsuki is upfront about being a bitch. She doesn't try to hide it.
Natsuki's really the opposite. Like, Natsuki does have like a nice side inside, but all you see is like the bitch. Whereas Yuri is like all you see is the nice, and then the bitch is inside. You know, they're opposite.
True.
The opposite of each other. Because, like, the more you get to know Natsuki, like, I like her more because, like, she's not always, like, it's kind of just, like, a front, you know?
Yeah.
So out of the two, I actually like her more, but Sayori is my favorite. I mean, she's just a little
I think Monica's my favorite, and then Sayori's second.
Yeah, well, Monica's fun.
I just really like Monica a lot.
Yeah, she's a fun character.
Yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up here, even though I could keep playing, but it's 1 o'clock for us, so we should probably call it here on the saddest note ever.
The saddest note ever, but, like, stuff that, I don't want to say what happens, but, like, stuff that happens next is probably going to be, like, another hour of play, so...
Yeah, definitely.
We should probably end here.
And it also is going to restart, so we're going to have, like, a whole restart thing going, so yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
but
look,
I mean,
the game is broke. Like, it broke.
Yeah, like the new
Sayori
game is
has been now replaced by a pixelization of Monica.
It's all of them mushed together, really. It's like
True. They are all mixed, but I don't know. It looks mostly like Monica. Like you can see her hair the most.
Yeah, and she's got an eyeball there with one
Her eye and her face. Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty messed up. But actually, it's good that we got to this point because I would not want to end before the sadness and start the stream on that.
No, that's true. That's true. It was a better spot.
I would have been like, no, let's keep going.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everybody that popped in. We had a lot of people pop in tonight, so I hope you guys enjoyed it.
It was fun. And if you catch us on YouTube, feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.
Yep, and thank you guys for the 2 follows as well.
Yeah,
and
we'll too.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys. We'll be playing this again next Monday, and yeah, probably just see you guys again next Monday for Doki.
Yep. All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Hoo-dee-hoo.
Hoo-dee-hoo.